Hello everyone, back tuning into today's video. We're going to do the weekend forecast today. We're going to have a detailed look at weather for the next 7 days across the British Isles. Now, before we go on with the video, just want to mention websites I'm using for the video. We've got the charts coming from weathercentral.de and theweatheroutlook.com, and both of those websites can be found on my links page. So we've got some cold weather coming up this week. Winds going to go back into the east again, as they have on and off all winter, and we're going to start to drag in some very cold air from the near continent. So by the end of the week, temperatures will be struggling to get above freezing, and we could be starting to see some snow beginning to move in from the east once again. But the detail on that is a little bit uncertain. Anyway, let's get on with the detail. And this is the pressure chart for today. We've got this area of high pressure ridging in off the continent, keeping it largely settled and mainly dry across many parts of the country as well. Now, I have got weather fronts out to the north and west, so it's always cloudier across Scotland and Northern Ireland, and down into northwestern parts of England as well. Some of that cloud is actually coming down in towards Wales and the Midlands, but further to central, southern and southeastern parts of the country, we've had some mist and fog. That's lifting, and it should reveal some sunny spells, but really it's this high pressure that's dominating. There's a lot of dry weather around today. So temperatures today are going to be quite mild. It actually feels quite spring-like in the sunshine in the south, with temperatures up to 10, 11, maybe 12 degrees. That's the low 50s Fahrenheit. In the north, we're looking at temperatures of around 7, 8 and 9s. Now, as we move into tonight, that area of high pressure will continue to move in from the continent, really dominating the weather. So again, there could be some low cloud across parts of the country tonight, but also some quite dense patches of mist and fog forming in places once again. And I say those could be really quite thick and dense, although they will be patches, not going to be widespread fog. But if you're out and about tonight driving, do take care, because you could run into those fog patches. Now, temperatures tonight are going to be on the chilly side, under the clear skies, down to around 1, 2, 3 degrees. There could be a touch of frost in some places, with temperatures down to freezing, maybe getting down to -1 in 1 or 2 areas. For Sunday, the high pressure is still really dominating the weather, keeping these areas of low pressure out in the Atlantic. So we are looking at another mainly dry day on Sunday, with a good deal of fine weather. Again, there'll be some quite dense patches of fog early and late, and those fog patches could linger on all day in 1 or 2 places, but generally I think they will tend to lift up actually as the day goes on, and there should be some sunny spells coming through. Temperatures on Sunday will be a bit down. We're actually bringing in some colder, lower level continental air on Sunday, so those temperatures will struggle to get into double figures, maybe up to 10 degrees in the far southwest. But I think generally we're looking at temperatures of around 4, 5, 6 in the north, 7, 8 in the south. That's around where we should be actually for the middle of February. The high pressure is dominating as we go into Monday, giving us a lot of dry and fine weather across many parts of the country. Again, there could be those dense fog patches to begin with, and again they'll form later in the afternoon into the evening. 1 or 2 areas of fog will linger on all day, but otherwise we are looking at a good deal of dry weather with some sunny spells on Monday, although there could be some low cloud around as well. So temperatures again are going to be on the cooler side, not cold but cooler, around 3, 4 and 5 in the north, 6, 7 and 8 in the south. Now, as we go into Tuesday, that's when the high pressure starts to push up towards Scandinavia, and this is really the start of bringing in the cold air from the east. So Tuesday, probably bringing in a lot of low cloud off the continent actually on Tuesday. I think it could be quite a cloudy, gloomy, cold, dank sort of day. Probably not too much in the way of fog, but it'll all lift up in towards low cloud. I think generally a lot of cloud around on Tuesday, quite a grey, cheerless sort of day. Mainly dry again, many parts of the country, but there could be some showers coming onto the eastern coast later on as that wind starts to get drawn in off the North Sea. Temperatures probably around 5 or 6 in the south, 2 or 3 in the north. It will be starting to feel colder as that easterly wind begins to freshen up. And as we go into Wednesday, then we're starting to bring in a proper easterly wind then across the country, about high pressure of 1,035 millibars, really starting to take over the pattern on over Scandinavia. So we're looking at quite a cloudy day again, I think, for Wednesday. A lot of cloud across the country, with that easterly wind freshening up all the time, making it feel cold, and that'll be bringing wintry showers eventually onto eastern coast, and those showers could start to push inland, but as they do so, will probably clear away some of that low cloud actually to the west. It may start to turn a bit brighter in the east. Temperatures on Wednesday will be cold again, just 2, 3, 4 degrees in many parts of the country, possibly up to 5 or 6 in the far southwest. We're into a proper easterly flow as we go into Wednesday, particularly for the south. England and Wales will be very cold in that easterly wind. There'll be increasingly wintry showers coming onto the coast of East Anglia, South East England. We may pick up a disturbance. I talked about this in the video yesterday. We could pick up a disturbance in the flow off the continent. If that happens, we may start to actually bring some longer spells of sleet or snow in towards the south and the southeast. For Scotland and Northern Ireland, parts of northern England, it's going to be mainly dry away from those eastern coasts, but it will be feeling very cold everywhere, I think, as that easterly wind really starts to pick up. Temperatures just 2 or 3 degrees at best for many of us. And for Friday, again, we've got that easterly wind coming in across the country, particularly for England and Wales, where it will feel very cold. Temperatures barely above freezing by Friday across England and Wales. There could be snow showers in the east and in the southeast, perhaps coming inland. Again, the detail on any snowfall is very hard to pin down, as it always is in these situations, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it, wait till we get later into the week. But certainly there is the potential, at least, for some snow in the south and the southeast. For Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, we're under that ridge of high pressure, so it's actually mainly dry really, but it will be cold. There'll be hard overnight frost and temperatures barely getting above freezing. For Saturday, going into the weekend, the high pressure really is dominating to the north of the country, with the low pressure over the continent bringing in this east to northeasterly wind. So it's going to be another cold day, particularly for England and Wales, where it'll feel very cold in that northeasterly wind. Again, snow showers likely in the east and the southeast around those coastal areas, mainly dry up in the north and northwest, but there'll be hard frost overnight. And again, the detail on the snow is hard to pin down. We're going to have to wait and see till we get a bit closer to the time. Finally, have a look at charts from Weather Outlook. This is the chart for today. A lot of dry weather there across many parts of the country. Some sunny spells, but there will be cloud around as well, and maybe a few fog patches lingering on. Temperatures are mild, though. It feels very spring-like. For Sunday, a good deal of fine weather again across many parts of the country with good sunny spells. Temperatures edging down a little bit though. We're generally down into single figures, but most areas should stay dry. And staying dry into Monday as well, with again good sunny spells across many parts of the country. Now, as we go into Tuesday, I think we'll start to bring in more and more cloud. This doesn't show it, but the easy wind will be picking up. I think we'll start to drag in somewhat lower cloud off the North Sea. So Tuesday could be quite a cloudy day, although this is showing sunshine. Most temperatures will be edging down. Into Wednesday and Thursday, well, then we start to pick up risk of snow showers, wintry showers coming in off the North Sea. Many areas will be dry, those snow showers mainly in the east, around those eastern and southeastern coasts. Many areas having a lot of dry weather, but it's going to be cold and temperatures will be struggling to get above freezing, and it'll feel even colder than that in those easterly winds. And then as we go into Friday, well, again, the suggestion is that we have snow showers coming down the eastern coast. Many areas dry though on this chart, but again, we do have to wait until closer to the time because the models aren't very good at picking up on snow, particularly convective snow showers dragged in on an easterly wind. So I think there is the potential for more snow than this is suggesting, but we do have to wait and see. But generally, it's a dry and a fine day in the west with the risk of snow in the east, but it will be cold with temperatures barely above freezing and frosts, particularly early and late. So we are looking at a colder week again across many parts of the country. It's going to start off quite mild. It's quite spring-like today. It's a nice day, but it'll be turning colder, I think, as we go through the course of the week. Easterly winds picking up once again, as they have on and off all winter. Another easterly spell coming up, and as I say, we'll be turning colder with the risk of snow, particularly but not exclusively in the east. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.